Hello students. Today we are going to discuss about accounting for partnership firms. Under this unit, we will cover partnership fundamentals. The contents of partnership fundamental includes partnership meaning, features, partnership deed, its contents, importance, rules applicable in absence of partnership deed, profit and loss appropriation account, and capital accounts of partners. All these concepts will be covered in this lecture. First of all, meaning of partnership firm. According to Section 4 of Indian Partnership Act 1932, partnership can be defined as a relation between persons who have agreed to share profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. If we read this definition carefully, we find partnership is a relation between persons, means there is more than one person in partnership. Who have agreed here means there is some agreement for sharing of profits of business carried. Whenever there is a business, there will be profits and losses that will be shared by partners. And the business can be carried on by all of them or any of them can act on behalf of others. We can conclude partnership feature as two or more persons. Then agreement. A partnership agreement can be written or oral, but it is always better to have a written agreement. Then existence of business and profit motive. Every partnership firm must have a business and that business must have a motive, that is profit motive. Then sharing of profit. The profit which is earned by the partnership firm or business that will be shared among partners in the ratio decided by them in the agreement. Next feature, in partnership there is a agency relationship, means one partner is principal at a time and on other time he will be agent, and the other partner will be principal on other time and the other partner will be agent. So agency principle is based on mutual understanding of the persons. Next feature is business carried on by all or any of them acting for all, means there must be some existence of business. The partnership firm and the partners are not separate. Partners are fully liable for the payment of third party debts on behalf of partnership firm, and in the same way partnership firm will be binded by the acts done by partners on behalf of them as a partnership firm's partner. Next is partnership deed. It is already decided in every partnership that there will be certain conditions on which basis the firm will work. All these terms and conditions can be written or oral. These terms and conditions are known as partnership deed. So, we can define partnership deed as it is an agreement of terms and conditions of partnership. The following are the contents of partnership deed. First of all, name and address of partnership firm and partners, type and nature of business of the partnership firm, their objective, amount of capital to be contributed by each partner in a partnership firm, interest on capital, drawing and rate of interest on drawing, profit sharing ratio, salary, bonus or commission, method of valuation of goodwill. It is an important concept in partnership. There are various methods of valuation of goodwill. It is also decided in partnership agreement which method will be followed by that particular firm. Accounting period is also decided, on which date the firm will start its accounting period and on which date it will end. Every transactions which are recorded in partnership firm, on which basis those transactions will be recorded, that is also mentioned, means their capital will be fixed or fixed capital or the fluctuating capital. They can opt it and write in their agreement date of commencement of business, duration of partnership firm, how long the partnership will go on in case of a particular firm, and in case of general partnership it can also be specified for a number of years if that is fixed. Another contents can include rules to be followed for admission of a partner or retirement of a partner, the amount due to outgoing partners or the deceased partner, and settlement of dispute in a partnership firm if arises, how those will be sorted out can be mentioned in partnership deed. Why do we need partnership deed? Partnership deed can be written or oral, but written partnership deed serves the purpose of proof in court if there is dispute in partnership firm. Partnership deed regulates rights, duties and liabilities of each partner. It helps to avoid misunderstanding among them and it settles the disputes among the partners. If any firm do not have partnership deed, how they will record the accounting transactions in their accounts? First of all, the profit sharing ratio among partner will be equal in absence of partnership deed. There will be no interest on capital, no interest on drawing will be paid, no salary will be paid to the partner. But if a partner has given loan to the partnership firm, then interest on loan at the rate of 6% per annum can be given. If there is loss in the firm, then also it is mandatory to give interest on loan in spite of the fact that partnership firm has loss. Another rules can be admission of a new partner. If any partner want to admit a new partner in the firm, then that can be admitted with the consent of all partners in the firm. Partners can inspect book of account. They can participate in conduct of business. Recording of partnership transactions. Partnership transactions can be recorded through profit and loss appropriation account and capital accounts of a partner. Profit and loss appropriation account includes the amount payable to partners in the form of salary, commission, bonus, interest on capital, etc. The contents of profit and loss appropriation account includes on the debit side to profit and loss account, net loss will come here, and if there is net profit as per profit and loss account, we will write net profit in the credit side of profit and loss appropriation account. The other item in credit side is interest on drawing. On debit side, to interest on capital, amount paid to partners in the form of interest can be written here, to salary, to commission, to bonus, to transfer to reserve, to profit transfer to partners capital account. It is the balance if credit side is more than the debit side, then result will be profit, and if debit side is more than the credit side, then result will be loss, that will also be transferred to the partners capital account. If in the question it is given that partnership firm is following the fixed capital method, then instead of partners capital account, we have to write here partners current account. This is all about profit and loss appropriation account. Now, journal entries regarding the amounts distributed to the partners through profit and loss appropriation account and amount transferred to their capital account. First of all, for transfer of net profit to profit and loss appropriation account, entry will be profit and loss account debit to profit and loss appropriation account. As we have written in credit side by profit and loss account, in bracket net profit. The first entry is by profit and loss account in profit and loss appropriation account. If instead of profit there is loss, then entry will be profit and loss appropriation account debit to profit and loss account, and posting will as to profit and loss account net loss, first item. For allowing interest on capital, entry will be interest on capital account debit to partners capital account. For transferring interest on capital, profit and loss appropriation account debit to interest on capital account. In profit and loss appropriation account, interest on capital will come on the debit side of profit and loss appropriation account, as it is shown as second item in the debit side. Now, interest on drawing. If interest is charged on drawing, partners capital account debit to interest on drawing. For transferring the amount of interest on drawing to profit and loss appropriation account, entry will be interest on drawing account debit to profit and loss appropriation account, and it will be shown in profit and loss appropriation account on the credit side as it is written in profit and loss appropriation account, second item, by interest on drawing. Now, for salary or commission paid to partners, entry will be partners salary or commission account debit to partners capital. If in question bonus is given to a partner, then we can pass journal entry as partners bonus account debit to partners capital account. And for transferring of salary, commission or bonus, to profit and loss appropriation account, we will pass journal entry as profit and loss appropriation account debit to partner's salary account. It can be shown as to salary in the debit side of profit and loss appropriation account. In the same way, to commission to bonus. Next entry is for transferring of amount of general reserve. Profit and loss appropriation account debit to general reserve. We can write it in profit and loss appropriation account as to transfer to reserve. Whatever the amount is given, sometimes it can be given as percentage of net profit that can be calculated by taking net profit and that particular percentage which is given in the question. For example, if profit of the firm is 50,000 and transfer to general reserve is given 10%, then 10% of 50,000 will be 5,000 will be written here. In the last, there is balance that can be credit balance or debit balance as profit or loss in profit and loss appropriation account. If there is credit balance, that will be termed as loss and entry will be profit and loss appropriation account debit to partners capital account or current account. And if there is profit, then partners capital or current account to profit and loss appropriation account. It will be shown as to profit transfer to partners capital account. If current accounts are there in question, we will write current account and on the credit side loss will be written. Here I have written partners capital account and current account. It means if partnership firm is following fixed capital account, then we will write partners capital account, and if in question if in question fixed capital method is given, then we will write to partners current account, and if fluctuating capital is given, then we will write to partners capital account. Now partners capital account. Capital account of partners can be prepared by two methods in partnership accounts. One is fixed capital method, other is fluctuating capital method. In fixed capital method, we have to prepare two accounts, capital account and current account. Capital account is prepared for recording of capital, addition or withdrawal of partners capital, and current account is prepared for all other adjustments related to interest on capital, salary, commission, bonus, reserve, interest on drawing, etc. In fixed capital method, first account is prepared, capital account. First of all, by balance brought down. It is the opening balance. Second, by bank addition, if any partner carry additional capital, then we will write here. Suppose X is contributing, then we will write in X column only. If both partners carry addition, then we will write in both columns. After doing the total, we get the balance of partners capital account, but sometimes a partner can go out of a firm or he can withdraw his capital, so that will be recorded as to bank, as it is mentioned permanent withdrawal. These are the four items which are recorded in fixed capital account. A question can be asked on it. Which are the amounts comes under fixed capital method in capital account? Second account is current account. We have recorded opening balances, closing balances, addition in capital account, and all the other item, all the other adjustments related to partners will come in current account. The current account may have the negative balance and it can have positive balance, but the capital account never has negative balance. In current account, first of all, balance brought down. We have written balance brought down in both sides because it may have negative balance also. Other items in credit side, by salary, by commission, by interest on capital, by reserve, and on debit side to drawing, to interest on drawing and balances. This is about current account under fixed capital method. So, under fixed capital method, we have to prepare two accounts. One is capital account, other is current account. Capital account includes opening balances of capital, permanent withdrawal and addition, and closing balances of partners' capital, and current account includes all the other adjustments related to partners. Next is fluctuating capital method. Under fluctuating capital method, we have to prepare capital account. If we go through this account, we can see that all the items which were in current account are there in capital account here. So we can say it is a combination of capital and current account under the fixed capital method. Now, fluctuating capital method, capital account. First of all, balance brought down. This is the opening balance by bank addition made by partners, by salary, by commission, by interest on capital, by reserve. These are the items to be written in credit side of capital account under fluctuating capital method, and on debit side to interest on drawing, to drawing and closing balances. These are the contents of items to be written in debit side of capital account under fluctuating method. So, this is all about partnership fundamentals.